Void Spirit.
Okay.
So that's why I like watching it more, personally. And that means it's Pango off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kunkka mid, classic counter to the Void Spirit. Sometimes you bring the Orchid build.
And maybe instead the option that we see Polaris go for is going to be trying to play around Natsumi, you know, maybe making some rotations in towards mid and taking the tower or something like that. Like that's, oh wait, already down bottom, going for that first blood, getting the kill. Not a bad way to start it.
Yeah. Rotation potential, more so for Lelouch to rotate to these side lanes where bottom lane, a lot of action is on breaking out.
And Natsumi's already there, trying to chase down a couple of them, turns and punches.
Whoa.
And has to just back away now. I'm not sure what he was exactly hitting. It looked like he was punching the catapult and ended up not being able to go onto Raven. So the turn over to the side, Force in some trouble, has another swashbuckle in a second. Actually tosses it out from the grave, but it won't be enough. So this rotation not getting what they... Afterwards, TP right on top of Januel, who is going to Sakuchi his way out of there. But as you can see, there's a glyph ready, and I mean, Fnatic, I don't know if they want to contest this. It looks like Januel is going to potentially go down there, just ends up dropping, and they might need to cancel that TP, in fact. So, wait, they're coming in with more? So enormous right now, but they are going for a smoke, and DJ trying to stack up both camps simultaneously. This should be a nice pickoff for him if they can get it, and actually just walks right into the hit, and will be able to get the easy pickoff.
Yep.
DJ was spotted there, and out now, looking for the torrent, is going to be able to connect. Have the lift up afterwards. This is a really hard kill. They have the taunt and then dissimulate away. No, he got hit by it. Didn't have dissimulate or the step, so we'll finally be able to get out of there, but that was very close.
Going to contest these Ancients, but Raven maybe finishing them off just in time.
Oh, man. That timing.
Yeah, they put the observer on that top cliff and they're going in, but again, it's just the DJ Rubik.
I think dissimulate away? No, he's still in trouble, and they'll be eventually able to find and kill off the Rubik, although he does get a little bit far forward there. And eventually getting away. Force getting gone on a little bit by
down
Gas here. Ravages. Raven mid, gonna go for the kill and finds the finish. Why not?
Yeah, Fnatic almost killed the Nature's Prophet bottom, but yeah, that's a nice kill on the Pengu. It just feels like Polaris' moves, they're right. They're down rolling Thunder, though, so this could be a little tricky.
It's going down very quickly, but they do have that blink in from Force as round 2 of this in a moment gets X. Now they do have Heavenly Grace afterwards. Pops off immediately, jump in. A little bit early on Lelouch. Can they do it? Gets vision, down lower, Ravages out. Oh, Savius, he couldn't quite get the fear type, and Raven gets the Aegis before Natsumi can finish it off. Good fear follow-up, but where is the damage? Do they have enough? They actually burn through it. Aegis down. Armel has the X, looking for round 2. Xavius is also going to fall, and Lelouch, no more Spirit, but does have a jump away with that Dissimulate as they roll back and forth. Is also chased a little bit here. Lelouch looking to escape, and it looks like, at the very least, Fnatic should be able to pressure the tower. Good time lapse.
For more.
Jump forward, trying to find a bit. Lelouch trying to get out of there. Ooh, Heavenly Grace keeping him alive just barely. As another Dissimulate in a second. Not gonna get out. Not quite in time, but they will find a clip. No! He didn't hit it! Januel can't quite get away, and just one by one.
No.
A series of unfortunate events, and Polaris just lose them all. Hunter, that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, they still got all that vision around the pit undewarded. Not that it's necessarily where these teams are going to start playing around, but at this point, the scary thing for Polaris is, you know, Nature's Prophet's a little bit like Alchemist Light, where it's this hero that typically you want to have a gold lead. You want to be playing from ahead. It's not a comeback kind of carry, so they've got to start, you know, really scratching their heads and trying to figure out a way back into this game through some impressive team fights. And with Force getting picked off top, you know, it's just getting harder and harder. Split push is always an
particularly, you know, challenging. It's just the draft is so good.
Yep. And this is, I think, some of the issues with Void Spirit and why this hero's fallen off as a mid is the hero doesn't farm well.
Comes out, the roll in afterwards. They've already lost Xavius. I mean, Force, if he doesn't get out of here soon, he might just go down as well. Although they do have Mavis in
finding a fight, because I got to imagine at this point, Polaris, they have to embrace the split push. I think it's their best way back in this game, but they're just going to keep getting picked, perhaps. Omni in mid, in some trouble.
Mavis down low, gonna get dropped. Raven there for the finish. And meanwhile, Armel moves on in. They've got another creep
Another
wave in a
X.
second, but they also get the X. Luge assimilate.
So I think he's realizing that the Orchid is not the pickup.
Yeah, I mean, it feels incredibly desperate at this point, and I'm not sure if...
Oh, they found Natsumi.
Oh, no, Natsumi, not like this. He does have another TP afterwards, trying to escape, but the lift is there, and eventually they find and kill an NP.
The TA traps on the camp, that's how they knew he was there. They had the TA trap, so they see the camp going down, and they're like, oh, okay, let's go kill this guy. Very smart call. TA traps just being planted on these camps to scout enemies when they're farming is some heads-up stuff. And now they even they put the ward. They put the ward at their own ancients to scout this Nature's Prophet now. All right, we need a new last-ditch play. The high ground defense now. Okay, so it's not the Rolling Thunder in the pit. The next thing we turn to is the high ground defense. Try and push
somebody. That was pretty cool. For it.
Oh.
Big ravage onto everybody. Oh no, Raven finds both. Now trying to get out of their force, hoping to escape. The X, the pullback. Mavis is dead. Your buildings are gone. Didn't stand a chance.
I wouldn't blame him if they just early GG out. I'm gonna be totally honest here. Players, you can't play safe. You can't play discipline. You gotta go make some YOLO stuff happen. They're smoking out because they know this is their only hope. Problem is, Jabs is there, X'd up, pops the smoke, and back to safety. Not that, even if he wasn't X'd, I don't think he was in any danger, so no.
Oh,
no, Raven,
the blink out! Dude, and now Force is like, oh no, where do I go now? Dude, what a reaction.
Yep. They tipping him and everything.
Wild. And now the X. The big squad comes on in. DJ with the Willow ultimate stolen. They find another kill onto her. Now trying to chase. Force hoping to escape. Has the Yules, has a blink. They're going to give up on the chase and instead just get buildings.
Methodical, robotic kind of Dota coming out from Fnatic with a bit of, flair as well at times, but very well executed drop.
Every now and then you got to drop an item. That's the flair.
Yeah,
exactly. And, jump in, Raven. Turn now. TA out. Nullifier ready. They are going to blow him up rather quickly, although Raven dropping a little bit low. Okay. I do not think it is going to matter at all. BKB, one huge hit from the Tidebringer. Almost one-shots Mavis. Armel turns now onto the NP. Jab still barely able to live through all of this somehow. Yet to die in this game. 3-0 and 14.
Oh, he dies!
Oh, we finally go down!
The Nature's Prophet ultimate got him.
Big play. Although Fnatic, I don't know if they really care.
All
Although
right.
they get to Armel as well. Okay. They just ignored Raven, but that might come back to bite him as Raven looking to chase him down one by one. And GG is called as Fnatic put an emphatic stamp on game number 1.
Look, they ruined Armel and Jabs' KDA. Both of them had 0 deaths until that last fight, so Polaris go out with taking the small wins. Games like this are the ones where you just got to find something to kind of smile and laugh about, because after taking that bottom tier 1 tower, I mean, even while taking that bottom tier 1 tower, I don't think Polaris probably felt like the game was in a pretty good place. Like, they probably looked around the map and saw how much Tide, Kunkka, TA were all farming. Usually, like, there's just not enough farm to go around, but Fnatic, the reason they don't defend that tower is because that means they're